So if you want your makeup to last for longer, it is very necessary that you use a base or an eye primer. Now, if you don't have an eye primer, you could use what I'm using right here. This is the Kryolan Derma Color Base. This is something that I use for foundation and concealer because it is absolutely bomb. It is waterproof. It won't move anywhere throughout the night. Even though you're playing and sweating, or if you're just going for the rain dance and you're getting wet, it is waterproof, it is budge proof, and it is very reasonable. So I put that as a base all over my eyelids for my eyeshadow, and then I just set it with my Chambord pressed compact powder that I have. Next, I pick up an orange color from Inglot and I start using it in my crease with a fluffy blending brush as a transition color. Now, don't get scared looking at the yellow that I'm picking up. Like I showed you, I just tap it into the color and I start blending out the orange because I want the orange to fade from the orange to the yellow and then to my highlight. Next, I'm picking up the brown and I'm going to start packing it on the outside and inside of my eyelid, and I'm going to connect it in my crease area a little, leaving a blank space on the center of my eyelid for a lighter color to pop. The next thing that I do is that I take this yellowy gold from a palette, which is honestly a no brand palette. I got it from Beauty Center a few years back, and I just put my finger in it and start to pat it on the center which we had left blank, and I take a blending brush and just blend everything for no harsh lines. Now you will have to keep going back into patting and blending and patting and blending until you're happy with the desired look. Then I take the black from the Inglot palette and I start patting it only on my outside. I'm not going to take this black on the inner corners of my eye. Going back in with my Chambord pressed powder, I just use it on my brow bone to clear up because while blending I do tend to go a little too high, and I use this shade from Inglot to just highlight, keeping it very thin towards my eyebrow. And I also use the same Inglot shade to highlight the inner corners of my eye. And you want to use a gel liner. Now try not using a liquid because the liquid tends to run if you sweat and if you get wet especially. And if you want to see how I do my winged liner in detail, I will leave a link to that in the description box down below and also insert a card right here. Taking my number 53 lashes from Euro Paris, I'm just going to apply them off camera. And because my eyes are very watery, I'm going to take the same gel liner and run it through my waterline as well. And also, if you have smudging problems on your lower lash line, try using this instead of a pencil. Next, I took the same brown that we used earlier and applied it on my lower lash line with a flat shader brush. And I took the black and used it a little close to my waterline to make it appear a bit thicker, also setting the gel liner in place. Coated my lower lashes with this mascara, which I forgot to show earlier. Starting with my base, I'm going back in with the same Derma color. I am in the shade D64. The stuff is waterproof, budge proof. If you want it to last through the day, through the night, in the rain, in the water, anything, this stuff is going to be your best friend. And guess what? It is only for some 350 rupees and it will last you a very long way. It is thick. You need to apply only a little bit of it. Just blend it out really well and set it very well with powder. And it doubles up as a concealer as well, so obviously you're getting your money's worth to the max. Now the only thing that I do not own from the drugstore is a bronzing powder, which is why I've taken this Clinique one. You could also use any brown matte eyeshadow for this look and it works perfectly well. And I just start to contour my cheekbones and my jawline and also around my nose, because you are definitely going to be taking some pictures if you're going out for Navratri, so make sure you contour so that your face looks sleek and snatched. So I picked up this very red, very scary looking blush from Ben Nye. Now don't get intimidated looking at the shade, because all you need to do is pick up just a touch of it and run it on your cheekbones. That's the best way of working with bright colors, especially when you're scared. Pick up a little and then start building on it. And I picked up the same eyeshadow from Inglot, which we used as a highlight to highlight my cheekbones as well. And I think I really like this shade for my cheekbones more than I liked it for the eye. And also picked up very little of it and ran it through the center of my nose and my cupid's bow. And I have a newfound love for my lips today. This is a NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade Kitten Heels. It is a beautiful opaque matte lipstick. It dries matte, and I ate after this. It was just there. It didn't bleed. It didn't go anywhere, and it really pulled the whole look together in my opinion. It's a gorgeous orangey red shade, and I can't wait to get more from this line. And these kind of formulas are perfect for a long night out, especially when you don't have time or any place to even do a touch up. With that, we conclude this look. Have a very, very happy Navratri. Enjoy your dances and be safe. I will see you with my next video. Bye bye.